Hi everyone, Scott Ludwig with Kinetic Fitness. Please pardon my appearance, just finished a killer workout for today, but this is on my mind, so I wanted to get this out as soon as possible while I'm thinking about it. First off, thank you very much for those of you who were involved in the voting process. We were voted Best Health Club in State College again, which we're very appreciative of. You know, I'm pretty upfront about it. There are a lot of great health club options, fitness options in this town, and many of them are very good. So we're very appreciative to have you guys as clients, and the fact that you would take the time to vote and vote for us is meaningful to me, for sure. But in that, I will not take it easy. It's not that, okay, we're doing this, we must be doing everything right, you know, we can cruise. Anything but that, in fact. We want to, I'm even more motivated to make this program even better. I know that it can be. We are all involved, myself, down to the trainers, on a heavy schedule, or going to be on a heavy schedule of education for the next year, trying to figure out how we make this program better than it already is, what's up and coming in the industry, and how we can get you guys involved in that, and just to make sure that you're still getting results and that we're doing all that we can in that and still having fun while you're doing it. So one of the things, just real briefly, as far as formatting goes, if you don't know already, I hate to be sort of tied to specific formats or equipment or anything like that. I think there's a lot to be said about variety, not only for your body, but even just mentally, you know, to have some difference. But there's definitely some benefits to structure and looking at things. And so we want to make sure that we are continuing, as we already do, to look at the program over the whole. For the year, for those people who are here with us that long, what's it look like 6 months, 3 months? But for the next month or so, and I'm not trying to scare anybody away, I just want you to see the format and know where we're going with it, and know that I have your best interests in mind, and I want to make sure that we're doing things that I think we may be missing a little of right now, and you'll see what I mean. So let's just break down a 50-minute session. Our typical sessions are 50 minutes, except for our Saturday sessions and our lunch session. But basically, and again, these aren't exact, this is just a guideline that we'll be following. We're looking at a 5-minute warm-up, dynamic warm-up, movement-based, each joint in all planes, trying to get ankles, hips, knees, wrists, elbows, shoulders all warmed up. But then something that I think we don't do enough of right now is we're going to spend at least 5 to 7 minutes on some mobility. And if you are, don't think for a second that I don't want to just be doing stretching. I want to get to the workout. I can stretch on my own. Mobility is definitely flexibility, but it's the way the body and the joints move. So it's not just stretching per se. And the fact is, most of us aren't as flexible as we need to be, and very few of us do that stretching at home like they should. So we want to spend more time getting that squat to be proper, those lunges to be proper, the overhead exercises to look right, the push-up position. All that stuff has a lot to do with mobility, and I think we need to do more of it, so that's going to be in the program. Then, after that, we'll spend about another 10, we'll just say 13 to keep it nice round numbers here, on some, we'll call it resistance training. And really we're talking about strength training, and I know that some of you are resistant to weight training, and I don't mean super heavy stuff. I mean weights that you can handle in absolutely proper form so that you're keeping the muscle that you have, which is your metabolism, keeping the muscle that you have, and that's going to help you burn more fat even when you're sleeping, as well as do those other exercises to include your cardio with better form and just have good posture and be able to do everyday things the way you're supposed to. Strength is key to having, you know, very little problems doing everyday activities. Strength and flexibility for sure. Then we're going to get into our cardiovascular stuff. So let's just go with the high end of stuff. We've got 5, we've got 12, another 13 makes 25. And then if we go 25 minutes of some high intensity interval training type cardio. Now I do believe in steady state cardio. Go run for an hour or two, go bike for an hour or two, whatever it is, go swim for an hour. Those things have their merit, but we have 50 minutes in this class to do it. So for the most part, not 100% of the time, we're going to do high intensity interval training, which is the best way for you to get the most bang for your buck when it comes to fat burning. And we've got 25 minutes to do it, and that leaves us with a 5-minute cool down and stretch, right? So don't walk in 25 minutes late because you want to just do the cardio. Trust me, you need it all. And if anybody took the time to read that article that I sent you, it was it Women's Health? Women's Health magazine? I think that's what it was. They gave each portion of the workout credence to fat loss. What got number one? Strength or cardio? It was strength in that magazine. So it's definitely a part of the program. You just need both. So that's kind of what it's going to look like. Thank you again for voting us Best Health Club. And now it's our job to make sure we do it even better.